Good morning and welcome to beautiful Pickett, Wisconsin on this 7th day of July. I'm not sure what the date is, but it's the first full week of July. A cool front has moved through and it's absolutely spectacular here. It's like 70 degrees, low humidity, just a beautiful day to run an engine. And the engine I'm going to be running today is my own personal Enya 84 cycle engine. Now this is an engine that I've had for quite some time. In fact, this was the engine I flew in my Phoenix Decathlon that I have videos of several years ago. This one I just put new bearings in it, I think in December. They weren't Boca bearings, they were just bearings. And this will be the second time I've actually got a chance to run this engine. I did run this briefly in the garage the other day, and it was quite a cantankerous thing to get going. It kept throwing the prop, but I think I've got it preliminarily tuned right now, so let's just fire this beautiful engine up. I've got an APC 14.6 prop. I've got an Enya number 3 glow plug and some probably 5% glow fuel here. So let's run this beautiful engine. Okay, let's see how she's going to take a prime today. This is full. I think this is an engine that I don't want to over prime because that's when it tends to want to detonate. So I'm going to be careful with that. Hopefully. That is a beautiful engine. It's an Enya. Just spectacular. I'm not really sure what more I can say. I was playing with the carb a lot the other day when I was running it just outside the garage, and it was a very humid day, and it's a lot less humid today. So one of the things I have to say about these Enya carbs, I think these are the G style carbs for the 4-strokes, is that they're all air bleed, at least for the 80, 60, 46, 53. And they are very susceptible to changes in temperature and humidity. In fact, I had this in a cowled installation, and it was interesting. If you're expecting, when you have an Enya engine, if you're expecting an instantaneous transition from idle to full throttle with one of these, you're not going to get it, because they just don't respond like that. And you'll see that even when I pull the throttle back, it takes a while for it to settle down. This is not an OS carb at all. So if there was a weakness or a shortcoming or a difference in an Enya 4-stroke engine, it's in their carb and how they respond. When you get them set and tuned, they run really well. But just know that they're going to be potentially susceptible to setting changes quite frequently, or more frequently than maybe another engine's carb, because of how sensitive they are to humidity. In fact, when I was in Florida in the high humidity all the time, I had a lot of challenges trying to get some of these tuned fairly well. This one is set up about as good as you can get it. Maybe in some other videos I've got a little bit better, but that's just an Enya 4-stroke engine, and man, they just sound so wonderful, and this is just a sweet, sweet engine. So hope you enjoyed watching.